Hey, I'm Max Weiss, and I'm here in Fells Point in front of Jimmy's Restaurant to talk about the April issue of Baltimore Magazine. That is our diners issue. Who doesn't love a diner? I love a diner. Look, I am all about the farm-to-table movement, but sometimes you just want the griddle to the plate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm all about locally sourced and organic this and that, but sometimes you just want your pancakes and your bacon. And you want a 24-hour place, and you want a dessert case that has desserts that are like as tall as a small child. That's what we're talking about. We're naming our 12 favorite diners in this issue. So this being our diner issue, we also have a story on the 30th anniversary of Barry Levinson's movie Diner. See the tie-in there? This is an oral history done by senior editor Evan Serpic. And you know, Vanity Fair just named Diner the most influential film of the last 30 years. And with good reason. You know, long before Seinfeld guys sat around talking about nothing, and Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta talked about, you know, a Royale with cheese, it was the diner guys sitting around a diner talking about nothing. And Barry Levinson sort of created a genre. So we interview him, we interview Steve Guttenberg in the house, Paul Reiser, various producers. Yes, Kevin Bacon interviewed. I believe by reading this issue, you factor into the whole 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing. So if Diner being 30 years old doesn't make you feel old, how about Camden Yards celebrating its 20th anniversary? Associate editor Jess Blumberg has written a really beautiful story about the history and the significance of Camden Yards. And it's star-packed, much like the Diner story. This is a jam-packed, star-packed issue. We've got Cal quoted. We have noted conservative scholar George Will, also a big baseball fan, a big Camden Yards groupie, quoted. We've got Boog Powell quoted. We've got Brady Anderson quoted. And they're all talking about what Camden Yards means to them, what it has meant to this community. When you think about it, in the last decade or so, as the Orioles have been not so hot, Camden Yards has been the best thing about baseball in this town. Another great story in this issue is a profile of Mary Beth Marsden, who you remember as the anchor from WMAR. Well, she's left that station and started a bunch of new chapters in her life. She's working for WBAL Radio now with the Maryland News Now with Mary Beth Marsden. She's gotten back into painting, she's spending more time with her family, and she's particularly committed to her daughter Tess, who was diagnosed with autism. And Mary Beth has started some real activism, even a website called Autism Now, to help other families with children with autism. What's great about this story by Jane Marion is that you get a real sense of Mary Beth's personality. She's a very funny, very down-to-earth woman, and you feel like you visited with her at the end of the story. I think I'm going to start with the charcuterie, the organic beet salad, and then the farm-raised chicken. Just kidding. I'm going to have some Joe and some bacon. Okay? Got it.